Let's talk irony. Welcome back to our Sunday word adventure. Lily here, and today's word is a total game changer. We're diving into a word that makes stories, jokes, and life way more interesting. Ever met a firefighter afraid of candles or a chef who only eats instant noodles? That weird twist is what we're talking about. The word irony. Say it with me, I-ra-ni. Irony is when what happens is the total opposite of what you'd expect. It's like the universe playing a prank, and it's hilarious. By the end, you'll spot irony everywhere. Ready to level up your word game? Let's jump into the wonderfully weird world of irony. So what exactly is irony? It's a word we hear all the time, but it's often misunderstood or used in the wrong way. Let's break it down together. Imagine you're playing a video game, and you're totally prepared to face a fire-breathing dragon as the final boss, but instead, it's a tiny kitten that defeats you. Not with fire, but with overwhelming cuteness. That's not just unexpected, it's ironic. Irony is all about the gap between what you expect to happen and what actually happens. It's that twist that flips your expectations upside down. But don't confuse it with simple bad luck, like rain on your birthday. That's just unfortunate, not ironic. True irony is when the outcome is the opposite of what's intended, and it's often funny, surprising, or even a little bit clever. Like ordering the spiciest curry on the menu, bracing yourself for a fiery meal, and then getting something totally bland and flavorless. Or imagine being late for an important meeting because you're stuck behind a parade for National Go Slow Day. The situation flips your expectations in a hilarious way. Irony always needs that twist. A contradiction that makes you laugh, think, or just shake your head. It's like playing the opposite game with reality. Think of a fire station burning down, or a pilot who's secretly afraid of heights, or a never-break phone case that cracks the moment you drop it. These are classic examples of irony in action. Once you start looking for it, you'll spot irony everywhere. In stories, in conversations, and even in your daily life. It's like a hidden gem in language and life, waiting to be discovered and enjoyed. So, get ready to notice it all around you, because once you understand irony, the world becomes a lot more interesting. Here's a story. Leo is absolutely obsessed with cleanliness. He's the kind of person who wipes down every surface twice, lines up his shoes by color, and even polishes the kitchen sink until it shines. His friends joke that you could eat off his floors, and honestly, they're probably right. Meanwhile, Mia is the queen of mess. Her room is a wild jungle of clothes, snack wrappers, and half-finished art projects. She never worries about cleaning up. She says creativity needs chaos. One day, their school announces a taco-making contest. The prize? A high-tech cleaning robot that promises to make chores disappear. Everyone wants it. But for Leo, it's the ultimate dream gadget. Leo goes all out, making perfect symmetrical tacos. Every ingredient is measured, every tortilla is spotless. But his tacos, while flawless, are a little boring. Mia, on the other hand, dives in with wild creativity. She tosses in colorful ingredients, splatters salsa everywhere, and ends up with a delicious, messy masterpiece that's bursting with flavor. The judges can't get enough of Mia's chaotic tacos. They love the taste, the fun, and the unexpected combinations. To everyone's surprise, Mia wins the cleaning robot. The irony? The messiest person in school wins the prize for cleanliness, while Mr. Clean himself goes home empty-handed, stunned by the twist. Leo's obsession with perfection actually cost him the win. He focused so much on being neat, he forgot to have fun and be creative. And Mia, who couldn't care less about cleaning, now owns a robot she'll probably lose under her mountain of laundry or forget to even use. That's irony, the total opposite of what everyone expected, and a perfect example of how life can surprise us. It's funny, surprising, and makes the story stick in your mind. Irony adds a twist that makes everything more interesting. Irony flips the script in the best way, turning expectations upside down and making us see things differently. So, keep an eye out for moments like this. They're everywhere, just waiting to surprise you. Now that you're an irony expert, it's time to put your skills to the test and spot irony in the world around you. Irony isn't just something you read about in books or hear about in class. It pops up in real life, often when you least expect it. Take science, for example. Penicillin was discovered when mold, something people usually try to avoid, ended up saving lives as a powerful medicine. The very thing that was seen as a problem became the solution. That's a classic case of irony. Or think about movies like The Incredibles, where superheroes with amazing powers are forced to hide their true identities and live ordinary, even boring lives. It's the total opposite of what you'd expect from people with superhuman abilities. Irony can sneak into your daily life too. Imagine your dad spends hours installing a high-tech security system to keep the house safe, but then the family dog happily lets a squirrel waltz right in through the back door. Sometimes life just loves to play tricks on us. Or when someone says, "Nice haircut," after a disastrous trip to the salon, and you know they don't really mean it, that's verbal irony in action. Words can be tricky, and sometimes they mean the exact opposite of what they sound like. Irony is everywhere, woven into stories, hidden in science discoveries, sprinkled throughout movies, and popping up in your own family moments. It's like a secret ingredient that makes life more interesting and fun. So here's your mission. This week, keep your eyes open and try to spot as many examples of irony as you can. Make it a game. Share your discoveries with friends and family, and see how many ironic moments you can collect together. You might be surprised at how much more interesting everyday life becomes. The more you look, the more you'll find. Irony is all around us, just waiting to be noticed. Stay curious, word nerds. See you next Sunday for another word adventure. Until then, happy irony hunting.